His name is Kyle. He's a nerd troop. Why doesn't bro go suck them off while he's at it? I mean, he's already on his knees, so he might as well make himself useful. Not surprised. See you guys forfeit. Hey, jokes on him. I'm over here kicking my feet watching TV. But sadly, their team is going forward tomorrow. Grandpa said watching TV. Damn, the forfeit one. Hope they lose on God. Praying on their downfall. Bro, it's a tournament. It's for fun. It's not that fucking serious, guys. In other news, guys, we're going to talk about the winners of the Vtuber Rivals tournament. And that is the Rocket Raccoon Antes. Of course, that was Doki Bird's team, comprised of Super Gomez, Shoto, Fly Malicious Coney, Jay, and Gav as well. So big congrats to all of these 6 players. Absolutely incredible. Of course, Doki going on to talk about, and she's very proud of everybody. I'm super proud of the amazing team I built. When we first started, we had 4 players that started out as Plat Diamond, but in 2 weeks, we traded them to become Celestial players and take home the champion out of 100+ teams. Everybody worked so hard for it, chat. Incredible work by this team. I was able to commentate for them earlier. They did amazing. It was awesome. So again, huge congrats to everybody on winning the tournament. But chat, I got a little bit of bad news for you guys today. Unfortunately, chat, not everybody was as happy about this win as Doki and her team. And not everybody was as happy as they should have been when this tournament went down, chat. So I gotta talk to you about, and people got very salty and tried to cause an issue. So let's take a look here. I mean, here, this post has since been taken down. So again, chat, I want to remind you, do not harass anybody. No harassing.
Public PSA.
No going after anybody, okay?
Anyone. Do not be mean. We are here to discuss today's story in a very positive and informational way.
You may not like what these people have to say, but again, I don't want to see any of you doing anything wrong, okay? So here we go, coming here from Michimi. My experience with the Vtuber Rivals was really bad and just overall sad. I picked Jay, who again was on Doki's team ultimately, to be our strange player. We tried going off of his time. We tried talking to him, but we never cared. But he never cared. Then he goes and says, I'm going to chat for Doki's team. They left our group chat without us saying goodbye. And at that point, I knew he only joined Doki's team for clout and the money. He has blocked teammates of mine today when he won the tournament and unadded on Discord. I have blocked. I do not like people like him. I saw Doki's post on needing a team player. I never once thought about leaving my team. It's just people are so fake now. Anything for clout, right? So again, trying to call out Jay for bouncing teams, allegedly, right, chat? This was not true at all, because he actually came out with a whole document talking about what was going on. Well, let's go take a look. And again, guys, you know, I think Crystal Lee also had a issue with them as well, being the second person in this, you know, trying to call out Jay about it. And again, chat, this is the biggest nothing burger of all time. They literally should have just talked about this behind closed doors, but this became a public spectacle. And so here we are, chat. So here are the posts and above. Jay is saying above on my post about me apparently leaving my friends for clout. I will try my very best to explain how this all came to be and how it led to me blocking them, even though I think blocking people is completely fair if they're talking bad about you. So here it starts. Can you tell me his name? His name is Jay. I don't even see his gameplay. He just said stream it. I want a really good strange player. Strange to be like, I mean, carry. They're just talking about, like, you know, and here he's saying, like, I can vouch for Jay. I joined the team on the 31st of January. They mentioned trying me out. And I was really excited to be able to play for a team of people I didn't know and excited to meet new and nice people. So here's the team environment. So I recently found if you break line of sight from Lunar Mantis Soul, you can just kill the person because they're not being healed. I personally think Jeff is not good. What do you think, guys? Think though, he's cute and all, but I think other healers should do the job better, which is true. And this person says, I mean, I got to GM playing Jeff. After initially joining the team, I was excited to discuss team comps and drafts and what sort of strats we would use. This reply felt unnecessarily from Michi, and it gave me bad vibes. This was not my reason for leaving or blocking. This was just the start of some tension where I began. So playing for Doki's team. So G decided to go to Doki's team as there was a lack of practice, and it did feel like the vibes were there. I thought I would take the chance to apply to Doki's team as a tank player. Once again, very fair, right? Like, you're part of a team. They're not really giving you what you want. You know, the vibes aren't there. They're not really practicing. Sure, like, go for it, right? Like, any opportunity to do something with Doki is probably really great. So, you know, why not take the chance, right? I believe the chances of getting it more unlikely, and I was transparent to my team about my application, apologized to them before I did confirmation I was on the team. And of course, he even put this that I applied for it. I'm interested in giving it a shot. Hope this doesn't cause too much inconvenience. But I really don't want to miss out on this opportunity. And I think maybe staying as a sub while you guys find another main member would work better. So, and of course, they're saying you want to leave us for another team. Wow. I mean, I think it's fine. Their chances he gets to the team is extremely thin. But at the moment he does, we should be happy for him. It's a huge opportunity, which I agree with that. It really is.
Hey, everybody. Just a quick reminder. If you've been enjoying this video, please don't forget
to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me a ton. Okay, back to the video. You know, y'all be fun without taking the chance. I won't play my words, so yes. And I'm sorry if it caused another inconvenience. Again, they were like trying to be apologetic. Realistically, it's a huge opportunity. I would not have been upset with a single person of the team had they done the same, which people might feel differently about this, but I mean, I think that it's just overall a good opportunity, right? Regarding scrims and practices, I continued to schedule them on multiple occasions, but there were constant no-shows, even when I was not the one scheduling. People were unable to attend. They were so many big on friendship and being a team. I did not feel like that bond because we couldn't play together. So they were trying to practice, and again, just people weren't showing up. So no wonder they wanted to leave the team, right, chat? I mean, if you're going to practice for a contest and people don't show up, would you not want to join another team? So again, they're just asking, you want to play? I'm free for a few hours, maybe in a few minutes. You want to join VC? I'm doing scrims. I'm a Bird. I'm down tomorrow. So again, just kind of like they can never find the time to get together, right, chat? So again, the team's reaction to me leaving. I was accused of not attending practices and guilted that everyone else was adjusting to my time zone. This conversation literally happened at 2 a.m. So I don't know if it feels wrong. I'm more sad about it being inconvenient. For me, it just feels bad. Oh yeah, it's Doki, but we picked you into Crystal, said that we were trying to work with your time zone. Yeah, and I'm sorry about this. I'll take accountability for it. This feels like a lot of guilting him, I won't lie. It's really sad that he's leaving, but it's for a well-intentioned opportunity. So in chasing, again, I like to reiterate, I don't know these people. Even at this point, we're still not playing a game together as a team. I do not owe them my time or efforts, nor are they entitled to it. I agree with that. I apologize. I was transparent. I was met with nothing but immaturity and inconsiderate behavior. So they discussed a potential new member as to not, fuck up the team. And I continue to apologize and take accountability. Yes, I know I'm sorry about this. I take accountability. This person goes on to say he's more than able to make his own choices and not get the real strangers to each other. But that's a mindset, then that's the point of being with a team and a commit at that point. It is what it is when we find another tank, like you said. It's my own personal feelings getting in the way that I'll get over. So I get saying, yep, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm not happy about it, but we'll move on. And this person says, do sub for our team. I have to find another person. And Jay says, yes. If it doesn't feel right, I will not sub as well. And when does Doki determine their team members? This person saying, I think it's fine to shoot your shot. Personally, if you get in, I'll take responsibility for it and find a new tank. So several people in the team going, you know what? This is fine. Again, I'll take responsibility. I'll make sure it happens. And again, Jay got on Doki's team. So right now, what I'm seeing is that they tried to badmouth and mean girl Jay because he got a really good opportunity. That's what it feels like to me, chat. I don't know about you. That's what I'm getting from this. Of course, I took on Doki's team, which is Jay. He's saying this part will explain my reasoning for blocking them. This was not mentioned as they continued to victimize themselves, and I believe it should be clarified. So let's take a look. Hi guys, I got on Doki's team, so I think I'll officially take my leave. Thank you for having me here. Appreciate it. And I'm sorry causing inconvenience again. I'll be watching y'all and rooting for you. I think for letting us know, Jay, good luck. YouTube says, LOL. That's like kind of just saying you found a better team or something. You guys have found better people by. That's not the case, though. He literally was so nice about everything, Like, he didn't seem to have time for us with this time zone, which isn't his fault, by the way. But again, just talking about bad vibes and stuff. I'm happy to see that at least so many members fight together, but it's simply not an environment I feel comfortable with, nor being one, and I believe that I can support and associate with. They put words in my mouth to validate their own unsettled personal emotions and paint a picture that didn't exist. I'm 100% certain that they have absolutely no receipts of me being negative. I mean, again, looking at these messages, I don't see anything negative to you, chat. Coming from Jay specifically. I know this came up from a place of jealousy, which it did, but we're all adults and it's entirely immature, so that's why he blocked him, which... Again, if people are going to be that way and you want to block them, that's totally fine, right? I'm going to say this, chat, because Joe is absolutely right. This is literally the most nothing burger high school drama. But because these people want to try to call out this innocent person, I want to talk about this because at the end of the day, chat, there's a lesson to be learned here, right? Oh, but let us know we're leaving the team for better opportunities. If VTubers higher numbers, higher chance of winning the tournament. So they were saying they knew that, right? There's no drama to this, everybody, because everybody said everything I've said is true and keep pushing it. Also self-explanatory. Being vague doesn't mean you're being truthful. You blocked teammates of mine today. I did not block them today. I blocked them a while ago because again of the bad vibes and mistreatment, which again, if you're going to get blocked, that's their choice, right, chat? You don't have to interact with somebody that you don't like or don't want to interact with, right, guys? I block people all the time. There might be people out there that are good people that I know are good people, but I just don't like, or I don't like the things that they've said. That's my right to block whoever I want to, right, chat? And same for you. You can block whoever you want. If you don't want to interact with somebody, that's fine. There is a specific VTuber that I have in mind that, I've had very bad interactions with, and I don't like what they do or have said, but that doesn't mean that they're a horrible person, right, chat? I just don't like what they do, and that's my opinion, and that's it. I block and move on with my day, So again, I blocked him a while ago. I was aware of this time before winning the tournament. And of course, I didn't want to be associated with or interact with said person, which that's fine. So Meldus did reach out to me and did thank him for congratulating me. Crystal and Michi were blocked for their behavior. There's no way they could have reached out to me in the first place. So I don't want my teammates to be so negative. Yet I went through a negative space, but they seem to be overall petty. I'm glad you guys won. So, and again, the way that they just kind of made these posts, it just really was just to badmouth them, right? So they continued to talk about me and insult me, making jabs to me in private after the tournament was over. So let's go take a look at what they said about Jay. Bro, I would have made the whole prize pool, Crystal. If I said to Jay, I hope you win, and Jay unadded him and ignored the message. Actually, crazy, actual loser. Dude, you don't have to say that stuff. Like, just move on with your life, you know? Like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know, maybe he didn't see it or something. No, we definitely said it, like, unadded when it mentions it at the top. Yeah, I know we saw this BS. He's in the top now. Again, just the most petty stuff. You know what I mean? Like, now they're just like making fun of him because he like blocked them. You know what I mean? I was gonna put him on blast on Twitter. Trust I might too, not gonna lie. And here's the conclusion, guys. It just feels like high school drama and bullying that I didn't want to get involved in. I never intended to publicize their private behavior, but this has affected my friendships and multiple people have reached out to me for an explanation. So the assault is absolutely real here, chat, but it kind of got a little crazier down the line. But ultimately, again, like Apollo getting blocked for calling out this person's behavior, right? So I really just want to say that I think people were really very jealous of Jay getting a great opportunity, but the whole point is this never needed to be public, chat. This could have been all behind closed doors. They could have resolved this with each other, but that's not what happened, and it's really sad. And I want that to be your lesson for today, chat. Communicate with each other. It doesn't all have to be, you know, out in public. Just talk to each other, and if somebody blocks you, dude, just move on. It's not worth bad-mouthing them. Just move on with your life. You know what I mean? Doki's not gonna address this. So anyway, chat, like all things on the VTuber review, guess what happened? That's right, chat. It got worse. It got worse. So let's take a look here at what Kyle had to put out. Saying he fought Michimi and Crystal Ash's team and last game of Group F. Again, the people that were very salty, right, fought their team. We had a disconnect and they needed a remake in game 1. Okay, but they insisted we were lying. When Amits agreed and they lost the next game, they got toxic as hell. Don't get too old, those sucks to suck. So again, chat, by the rules, if you get disconnected before you lose the stock, you remake the game. So the fact that they're trying to insinuate that this team was lying is pretty crazy. So anyway, let's go take a look here at those screenshots. They're saying, hey, I hit this dude. You know, talking about this kind of stuff, right? His name is Kyle. He's a nerd troop. Why doesn't bro go suck them off while he's at it? I mean, he's already on his knees, so he might as well make himself useful. Not surprised. So you guys forfeit. Hey, jokes on him. I'm over here kicking my feet watching TV. But sadly, their team is going forward tomorrow. Grandpa said watching TV. Damn, the forfeit one. Hope they lose. On God. Praying on their downfall. What? Bro. It's a tournament. It's for fun. It's not that fucking serious, guys. Are you serious? Like, bro, it's a tournament to highlight VTubers. It's not that serious, man. The fucking salt here is insane. Now, I don't know who leaked these messages, but to be honest, it's not even that important. It's not that important. Like, it's just a fucking tournament. Now, I know that we saw Hiri in some of these screenshots. I want to point out to you how professional Hiri was in a lot of this. Let's take a look here. Michimi is like, please remake this. Guys, you still here? Hello, remake. Thank you very much. Precisely like LMLO, real orb. I need to go to the bathroom. Same dude. Hey, can we make my cat was on my keyboard? Getting ready for my cop. Guys, I'm going to say it's okay not to remake in case we win, but when we lose, I'm going to beg for it. Okay, guys, I'll tell you to rematch if you win. It's okay. Like, it just really pressuring them to like remake the room, you know, like on top of it's like it takes a second, you know, like give everybody a second, you know. And ultimately, chat again, this was literally the most avoidable problem in the entire world. Just communicate with each other. If somebody blocks you, move on with your fucking life, guys. The lesson here, communicate. If somebody wants to move on, if somebody gets a really cool opportunity, be happy for them. Like, you don't have to bring each other down, and especially not publicly. So, hey guys, I know that we talked about these people, but again, I don't want you to, you know, go and attack them or anything like that. I don't want to see any negative comments directed towards them. You know, if you don't like what they did, block and move on, but that's it. That's it, chat. So,